Just wanted to talk about the movie Martyrs. This film is pretty much about these there's these two people. Well, no, it first starts off with this girl. She escapes this place where it looked like she was being tortured by someone. And then she ends up, in a psych ward, and she ends up back with her friends. And then later on, it's 15 years later, and now the girl that was tortured is pretty much, a nutcase after what happened to her. And she's trying to kill everybody who did this to her. She's trying to find them, but then the girl ends up killing herself. But then later on, the girl that she went with also ends up getting abducted, and then we watch what they actually went through, but it's been 15 years later. And this girl just fucking found out what really was going on, what really happened to her, sister or friend or whatever. And that's pretty much what this movie is about. This fucking movie is freaking insane. It really is an insane ass movie. It's insane. No pun intended. It's freaking nuts. I can't talk about this movie without going into spoilers. So if you haven't seen the movie, I highly recommend checking it out. This is an all foreign film, so you have to watch it with subtitles. So yeah, I'm going to go into some spoilers. Basically, these people who abducted this girl want to drive her insane, so then they can see their experience of the afterlife and what could actually, happen if you were pushed to your breaking point. And we see one of these girls going through this fucking horrendous freaking ordeal, and what happens because she was abducted and she found her friend, and they ended up getting back together and found each other. But then it was 15 years later, and then her friend was psycho, and then that friend killed herself, so then she was left by herself. So then she ends up getting abducted, and then we watch her turn into what the fuck happened to this girl. It was freaking crazy. These people are making them insane. They're deliberately doing this to them on purpose to drive them mad, and you don't know why. It's just to see the other side. It's fucking crazy. It's really, really brutal too. It's so fucked up to watch. There's so much fucked up shit that happens in this movie. I really feel really bad for these two main people right here because of what happens to these people in this movie. It's crazy what they really do to them. I don't want to go into too much details, but if you watch the movie, you'll know what the fuck happens. And the chick, the main lady who's doing this shit to these people, she sees what happens on the other side. She told her. And then the lady kills herself, and it's left for you to make up your own mind of why she did this. I think she killed herself because maybe she started to realize what she was doing was wrong, or she wanted to die to go to that other side, but it's crazy. She wants to be with the other side. Maybe she knows what death is. Maybe she knows what it's like to be dead, so she'd rather be dead, or maybe she figured out what she was doing is completely wrong and she's going to hell for it. Who knows? But it's a really, really crazy movie. Like I said, it's all in, French, I think it is, or a different language. So you're going to have to watch it with subtitles. So, yeah, that's pretty much all I got to say, guys. Thanks for listening. Subscribe, and peace.